everybody! This is Radio Megastar here once again with another story. This one, Thomas gets bumped. I don't get it either. Anyway, before the video begins, I want you to do 3 things for me, please. Please, like, comment, comment down below, and subscribe to Radio Megastar to see more fun videos. Okay, let's stop dilly-dallying. I got work to do. Let's get the show on the road in 3, 2, 1, go. Every afternoon, Thomas puffs across his branch line with Annie and Clara. First, they pass the watermill. Next, they come to a big farm. Then, they pass a big bridge with a village nestled either side of it. This was a special place. Whenever children hear Thomas coming along, they stand on the bridge waving until he is out of sight. Later, Thomas was running late. They stopped at the bridge before the bridge to talk to new children. Percy was waiting too. "Hurry up, Thomas!" called Percy when the signal dropped. "If you're late, the Fat Controller may get another engine to replace you." He would never do that, thought Thomas, but he was worried. Next day, Thomas hurried along the line. In the distance was a good judge. There on the platform was an inspector waving a red flag. Next, Thomas saw some children. They were waiting too. Something must be wrong, thought Thomas. This station is for good, not passengers. "Help, Thomas, help! We are glad to see you," called the children. "Please, will you take us home?" The station master explained to Thomas's driver that the school bus had broken down and that all the parents would be worried if the children were late. Thomas waited as the children walked down from the bridge. Next, he took them to the next station, where Bertie was waiting to take them home. When Thomas finished his journey, he was very late. Thomas was worried that the Fat Controller would be cross with him. "I warned Thomas," put Percy to James. "He's been late one time too many. He'll be in trouble now." But next morning, the Fat Controller was nowhere to be seen. Phew, thank goodness, sighed Thomas. Thomas knows every part of his branch line, but there's a stretch where the hot sun had bent the rails on the track. "Careful, Thomas," called his driver, but it was too late. Oof. "That's done it," said the driver. "We shan't get any further today." "What about my passengers?" said Thomas. "Don't worry, they'll be looked after," replied his driver. While workmen repaired the line, Thomas had to shunt trucks in the yard. Then he saw Bertie. "I understand you need my help again." "Yes, Bertie," replied Thomas. "I can't run without my rails." Sorry, no train. There, all Thomas passengers. "Hello, Bertie," said the passengers. "We are glad you are here." Bertie drove along the road by the railway. He stopped between stations along the line. Sometimes he stopped between stations to let people up closer to their homes. Thomas felt miserable. "I've lost my passengers. Well, Bertie better than me." The Fat Controller arrived. "Your branch line's been repaired. I'm going to arrange your timetable so that you and Bertie can work together more." When Thomas reached the station, there were all his passengers. "Bertie is a good bus, but we miss our train rides with you," they said. Later, Thomas Thank you for looking after my passengers. Oh, that's all right, Thomas. I'm glad to meet new friends, but I'm glad to share them with you. Bertie, said Thomas, you're a very good friend indeed. Bye-bye, folks.